loud this game is. I didn't test this game out. Expansion pack found! Ooh, passwords. Cool menu. Got pen and ink mode, just like Turok. Oh shit, dude. Do we want to be Tony Lewis? I forgot this game has co-op, so there's 2 different characters you can play as. Tough, cool, and level-headed. Or we can be Myra Lane. Which one's taller? Dude, Tony Lewis is so much older. 5'8", 6 feet. Yeah. I did it. I chose Myra. We're Myra now. Do we care about the story of this game? You know, we're gonna go with it anyway. Develop the technology. Let's go. The Armorines were the military option we hope we never have to use. Cool, cool. Yeah. What are we doing? I don't know what we're actually doing here. Here to confirm the presence of these giant eggs. Okay. We're just looking for big eggs. Siberia. Restore power to the base transport. Keep a lookout for anything strange. Roger Dodger. Shall we? I'm assuming this is like typical Turok controls here, because it is the same engine. So I don't think it's the same team. They're both made by Acclaim, but I think this is Acclaim London. I can't remember which Acclaim team made the other one. Got him! Alright. It already feels a little bit on the floaty side, if I'm being honest. Also got kind of a strange auto aim. I did watch like a video review of this game just to kind of get an idea of what like I was getting into. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like this game is pretty bland. I don't think there's even like a cult follow. I mean, sure, there's probably some cult following. I'm sure we'll figure out by the end of these streams. Someone will pop in and be like, "Oh, I love this game," but I don't think this game has much of a following. You love this game. Name 3 of its albums. The frame rate's already a little rough. Not too bad. Is this where I came from? I think so. Is there a map? Cooper Richards reporting in. Okay, so we've got this cool hat that we can put on. Got a crouch button. Got a jump. I don't think there's a map, though. It appears there's no map in this one. Oh, that was a fast reload. I was expecting much slower reload speeds. I did find a long play of this game that was about 4 hours in length. So I'm anticipating, I'm going to take a guess right now and say this game will take me about 8 hours. Maybe it'll take longer, though. I think when we played Winback, I think that playthrough was only like 4 hours, and that took us like 3 streams. But my understanding is that this game is very confusing. Like the map design, it's hard to figure out where to go. That kind of stuff. Objectives sometimes aren't obvious. You know, that kind of stuff. If I can knock this out in 2 streams, I'll be happy. Because I don't want to be playing this into the new year, honestly. If we could get through it before then, that'd be cool. But I suppose, like, the next stream is that, right? Right? Yeah, Thursday is New Year's Eve already. Shit. I will be streaming on New Year's Eve. I'm gonna try to stream until at least midnight my time. Bring in the new year with bad games. You know how it is. Maybe there'll be good games by then, I don't know. Can't jump up there. Alright, I'm done exploring. What do we got here? That seems like death. Let's not go in there. Already slightly lost. Can't tell, like, if there's buttons, and if there is, like, what the button is to use stuff. Are these eggs? Is that what we're blowing up? Are these eggies? Ooh. Different weapons. Oh god, I don't know how to switch back. I switch weapons and I can't switch back. Find Dr. Delaney, he'll unlock the blast doors. Okay. Is that you? No? There's someone in here. I don't know how to open doors, though. Big issue. I also don't know how to switch guns. I did it once, and I can't do it again. It's actually impossible. Pack of grenades. Let's go. Warehouse doors open. Those are switches. Did it run out of ammo? No, I didn't use any of the ammo, actually. Very dark. Can't see. Dr. Delaney? No, he's big dead. There's gotta be a reason to come in here, though, right? I don't like that I can't see anything. Oh, I think there was also a guy in here, one of those, like, egg things in here. Just to check if... Oh, there's armor in there. Spelled with a U. That's how you know it's a London studio. They write it all fancy. I feel like there was a switch up here that I didn't hit. I didn't realize that it was a switch. I was wrong. There's nothing here. How am I lost already? I just started and I'm already lost. My bad. My bad. They keep staying on the radar even when I murder them. Reload? Was there anything up here? I know I was just up here before. Which, there we go. Progress. Proggers. I'm starting to understand the loop of this video game. Pretty much a professional, honestly. Enemy. I was gonna say something's green here. I guess green on the radar must mean it's alive. No survivors, please. Ooh, big guns, huh? Laser rifle, cool. But what do we do with this? Door's still very much closed, so I can't do anything with that. Is there a big hole in the wall there? Like, that looks like it's supposed to explode, right? I'm not crazy. I don't know if I'm supposed to see that, but I see it. Oh, I see. If you hold down the A button and then you use the stick, that's how you cycle between weapons. Interesting. Oh, I get a grenade to just like sit. Can't like cook a grenade. Almost. That didn't work. Shit. Am I like a step ahead? That definitely is gonna explode somehow. Somewhere. Can't shoot those. Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble. Oh, ramp. What? Alright, we found Delaney. Yeah, this map design is pretty wild, huh? I don't know where that guy went. He ran away, never coming back. Could literally be anywhere. Look, there was a bug, alright? Did he go this way? There's more enemies over here, which makes me think he went this way. Monorail power activate. Alright, he's turned on the monorail. Laser recharge pack. I don't know what these weapons do, honestly. Oh, rail shooter. Let's go. Check this out. I'm gonna no scope every single one of these fools. I don't care for this frame rate though. It's a little clunky, if I'm being honest. Still not strong enough. I did it. I finished the mission. I got a private rank. Hello, Hiri. I'm here to help you out, alright? What do you need from me? Oh, sure. Perfect. 1 page. Let's go. Wow. That's TOS. Can't help you on that one. Secure the tunnels. If there's a marauding force here, they must not be allowed to escape. Gain entrance to the silos. Okay. Why can't the whole game be a cool rail shooter like this? Oh, this seems like trouble. Let's go. I guess this is where I get out. Oh God. I think the biggest thing with this game is that, like, the aiming just feels weird. It doesn't feel normal. It feels kind of like floaty. I think that's the right word for it. Riveting entertainment, huh? Kill those bugs dead. Hello, Doc. All right. Did we just go in a big circle? No, this is just a different room. Everything looks the same. Oh no. Don't stop incinerating those bugs. Okay. So how do I turn off this? Can't shoot it. We have to walk back? I don't understand. Oh, wait, there's a thing here. Watching basketball? It's so weird to me that basketball's already started again. That whole season thing threw me off. I didn't look up to see like how many levels are in this game. Maybe it's best to not know. I took a lot of damage there. This is almost more like a Duke Nukem, where you're just doing it like level by level. Difficulty medium, by the way. We never changed it. I think it should be all right. Didn't think about it.
Armorines was developed by Acclaim Studios London and uses the Turok 2 Seeds of Evil engine 6 by using a Nintendo 64 expansion pack. The Nintendo 64 version can output high-resolution graphics, 640 by 480. Matt Sammons reviewed the Nintendo 64 version of the game for Next Generation, rating it 1 star out of 5.
Ooh,
and
nice.
Stated that Armorines is a great step backward from Turok 2. If you're desperate to kill bugs, buy a can of Raid instead.
Wow.
BK Thumb, Dataface, and Knuckles.
Correct. Thank you for the information and the bits. This game will be fun though, right? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know how to get on top of this box. I don't even know what the point of that is. Is this like a thing where I have to like open the door by like shooting something? It does seem weird that there's boxes placed on each side here. Oh fuck, a brain bug has been discovered. I don't know what that means. What's a brain bug? Alright, bugs are launching missiles. You know, you got me on this one. gonna say I hear bugs, but I don't see bugs. Not a thing I can pick up. Door looks shut. Seems weird to me that there's nothing in there. It's a bathroom. Video game bathrooms never have mirrors. They just have sinks. These things are so giant. Oh. Did I just save this poor soul? Good luck, trooper. Is this where I came from? I think this is where I came from. Yeah. You'll be fine. I don't know if that was a good yell or a bad yell. It might have been a bad yell, actually. He's probably dead. He probably died. Rest in peace. Such ultra realistic looking areas in this game. 50 armor. Let's go. But again, nothing of value. What am I missing here? I assumed there had to be something in here. There's nothing. What is this? Dead end. Shit, where do I go now? I understand now. This game is very confusing. Dr. Easterbrook has locked himself in the main... So do they... When you, like, release a doctor, did they go unlock a door? I don't understand any of this. I do think, like, giant bugs are a thing that maybe is in just, like, too many video games. It seems to be a pretty common trope. Is it because they're just easier to program? Oh no, oh shit, there goes one missile. Was I supposed to stop that from being launched? I'm a scientist, not a killer. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Where are these pods of death? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's going on. I'm slightly lost. It's fine. Figure it out. Where are they coming from? They're just endlessly falling from the ceiling. Is this infinite? What's happening? Oh god, there's one behind me. They must just be infinite. Because let me tell you, these bad boys, they ain't stopping. He's carrying a scientist! He's throwing it at me. Oh no. That can't be a good sign. Mine, mine, mine. What did that say? Dr. Brooke. Something about ticks. This way. Oh god. I only have these two guns. Taking damage every time. I took way too much damage there. I gotta figure out how to like better fight these guys. Or I'm not going to survive. I assume that these things on the ground were health shards, but they're not, apparently. These clowns just keep throwing these good old scientists at me. You know what I say? Scientists did nothing wrong. Whoa. There's some armor. Game's ugly too, is the other problem. Like, yeah, sure, it's kind of boring, but also it's just kind of ugly. It's not a good looking game. Alright, if I fall in there, I'm assuming it's death. Now where do I go? I haven't been down here yet. So where am I going? I actually have zero clue where I'm going. I got the missile down here. One's gone, right? Yes. I got that one. Is there a third one? This one's just empty. This was a big nothing. This way? This is still shut. I kind of feel like this is where I'm supposed to go. Maybe we get there eventually. Alright, let's just wander around for a bit. How about that? Sounds great. Oh, hello, Taco. There's a good reason you've never heard of it. It's bland as fuck. Yeah, this is pretty much the game between Turok 2 and Turok 3 that Acclaim made with the Turok engine. Also based on like a graphic novel, and it didn't take off because it was poorly reviewed. So far, doesn't seem like much fun. I'm already lost. I'm just wandering around trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go next. There's no map in this game. Did I hit this before? Must have. Probably opened that door. Bathroom's definitely in there already. Now they mentioned something earlier about the main control room. I wonder if that has something to do with where I'm supposed to go. Where I started the level. Trying to see if any of those scientists came down here, but it doesn't look like it. I was in this area before, but like, I don't think there's really anything of value in this area. Just a bunch of weird looking beds. Armor? No? Okay. I don't know what that stuff is. That's some kind of a pickup. I must be at the limit for whatever. Yeah, dude. Where did you come from? Inside that bed? Damn, dude. Oh, weird. So those crates blow up also. Interesting. Alright, well, I've been down every hallway, every direction, and I have no clue where to go. Very promising. That's the kind of game this is. You just get lost a lot. the entrance? Oh, these are the missiles. Oh yeah, these are the infinitely spawning enemies. Alright, so these do blow up. Good knowledge that we're gonna need to carry us through this game. Lay off, man. Alright, let's go all the way back to the other end here. Gotta be something somewhere. There's no way. This feels like a room that I should be able to progress in. Like there's no indicators. Can I blow up this chair? No. Worth a shot. It makes sense for wherever I'm supposed to go to be somewhere in this room, like in this area. But I don't know where, like... I haven't seen any hallways that would make sense. I could walk off the edge there, but I know the game would be... It would kill me, and then it'd make me load my save at the beginning of this level. I think this is going to be very much like Duke Nukem, where like you just have to do level at a time, and you have to just not die. I'm completely lost right now, though. I could see this being forward progress, but there's no, like... no hallway or anything. Still the area on the map that shows the yellow dots. Like, nothing seems to open this. Not really sure what these yellow dots represent either. There's something on the other side here. Can't shoot through this. When I hit this button, it didn't do like anything for me. I'm so confused. Am I gonna need like a guide to get through this game? Is there a guide for this game? I don't even know. It's so dark. Environments are very samey. There's no indicators of like how to forward progress. Oh yeah, the L button like tells me stuff, right? 10 seconds to tell me. That just repeats the last message to you. All that does. Did I hit the switch? I think so. Yeah. Got him. Keep like just trying to check to see is there like a button I missed somewhere. Oh, I could just pick up adrenaline now. It didn't let me pick that up last time. I wonder if it's like a health thing or I don't know. Bizarre. Go back to the entrance. Or adrenaline. I don't know what adrenaline does. Other than getting me hyped. Hello, Alex. How you doing? We're just checking out like the same areas over and over again. I'm so confused by this game. And what I'm supposed to do. Hang out in the showers? Sure, why not? Realistic dripping noises? Let's go. How long have I been walking in circles? 15, 20 minutes? Game's gonna take forever on account of I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Like my natural instincts say like it's gotta be something towards the end of this level. But I don't know, I feel like I've checked every corner. Music's also like super generic, easy to forget. This room's got like explosion noises. Game's generic, and it's just like right now I'm just completely lost. I'm just been wandering around. Can't figure out how to progress forward in the game. This is only like level 3, I think. I'm tempted to just walk off the edge here, but that seems like it would just kill me. Unless like I broke the level somehow. I don't know. I think I visited every corner though. Multiple times. Does this game have guides? Might as well look it up. I'm afraid to open a guide on account of it'll show me how long this game is. Then I'll go, oh. IGN gave this game a 5.8 out of 10. That's pretty good, right? Two guides. One for the PlayStation. Really just one guide for the PlayStation. Alright, so there's only 5 levels overall, but they're split into sub-levels. Don't rob yourself of figuring out this game all by your lonesome. It's really fun, and a few things were kind of hard to figure out. Shut up. Okay. I don't know how to use the items, but I need to blow up this gate back here with the mines that I picked up. I don't know how to use the mines, though. Part of the problem is that this game just doesn't tutorialize everything, so... Oh, there's some mission objectives up here, too. Interesting. I probably am going to regret leaving the difficulty on normal by the end of this game. How do I use the mines I picked up? I don't actually know how. Not that. Dog roids. That sounds good, right? I don't know how to use... I picked up the mines, but I don't know how to use them. Dark Trident. I don't know what this thing is, actually. I think it's just the default, like, melee weapon. Trying to figure out how to switch it. Oh, I understand now. I thought it was like right to left to like cycle through stuff, but it's up, down, right, and left while you're holding the button. And this is complicated. That. Now we have a door. It's all making sense now. Wait, what does the switch do? Do I have to put a mine on this too? Is that the deal? They're coming through the flames. Spooky. Good work, Marine. Thanks. Thanks, Dad. What is this? Oh. Do I walk through this fire? Yes. No? Oh no, now I have low health. That was a mistake. Alright, we're in a bad situation now. Oh, this wasn't open before. Okay. This game's just it's a collection of like different paths that open up after you shoot certain enemies. Thanks. Yeah, it's extremely dark, unfortunately. Siberia Mission 4. So how many missions are there? I get an idea what we're looking at here. There's 4 missions here. There's 3 in the next area. Four in the area after that, and then there's 4 in the next area, and 5 in the last area, so. Add those numbers together, that's how many, I don't know. Get out of the compound. If the enemy is to be defeated, the world needs you alive. Your knowledge will help secure our victory. At least they reset my health on each level, so it's really just like a 1-to-1 scenario here. Which explains why the saves are like so small. Whoa! Look at this gun. Look at this bad boy. I've never used this one yet. Let's see what it does. Instagib. Gotta hit it with it though, or it just doesn't work. Alright, I wanna go back. I wanna go back to the normie gun, please. Give the ammo for the big boys. Dude, is this guy invisible? I love it when they throw the scientists. I don't know why. Fun to see. Dude. Okay. Oh, I see where I am. I'm back at the beginning. This is where the hole was in that first level, and I was like, how do I get in that hole? Tracks. Transports have exploded. Yeah, it feels like this game's just kind of missing something. Not very exciting. Whoa, whoa, shit. Fun? Yeah. I don't like these big boys. They do a lot of damage to me because I don't know how to like properly take them down. This guy my friend? Are you my friend? Why are you following me like that? Hey, buddy. 6 feet. Whoa. He's shooting me? Is he infested? I don't actually know. I think he's infested. I think he was shooting me. Dude, I don't actually know. I might have killed him for nothing. Where are you? With the bug face. Oh, that's me. I'm the bug face. That's right. I forgot what I looked like. No mirrors in this game. Wow, riveting level. We've unlocked Cold Star. I don't know what that means. I got corporal rank on that one. I don't know if that's better or worse than what I usually get. So they're transporting eggs all over with the missiles. That's the plot of this game thus far. Any questions? We're going to the jungle. Locate and infiltrate the Aztec temple. Alright. Recon shows 34 bug eggs. Destroy them before they hatch. I don't like the sound of that, honestly. Are the bugs from space? Probably. Honestly, no clue. Alright, so we're looking for eggs. If I was an egg, where would I hide? Access point. Step 1. Need an in. Cool. Alright, I guess that wasn't the answer. He did say he didn't like the look of it, so that might have been on me, honestly. They're actually really similar to the dinosaurs in Turok. Like, they have the same kind of weird run patterns. Hey, it's alright. What did you say before? They massacred the troops. Must avenge their deaths with lethal force. Alright. Swedish meatballs. Sounds pretty good, actually. Ah! Now we look like we're in a Turok game. I didn't mean to fall there. That's a bad spot to fall. Really hard to walk and aim in this game. The Stairway to the Sun. Augers? Whoa! Alright, full armor. Let's go. I wonder how many people have played through this game. I bet it's a lower number than you would think. I can't quite fit in there. Too tall. I don't know what that means. They keep saying Stairway to the Sun. Thumper? What's a thumper? Cool. I was gonna say I went the wrong direction, for sure. One level at a time. That's all we gotta do, right? Alright, so this is infinite spawning enemies. Where did that open? Oh. 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 I'm gonna check this way first before I fall down there. It's nothing. Alright, let's go back. Oh god, it's the swimming. Classic Turok swimming engine. It doesn't have the cool music though. I'm gonna miss the music. Look, trying to figure out what they're doing beyond me. All right. All I know is I gotta kill I gotta get inside and kill their eggs. I think that's the life lesson here. Okay, so we took a lap there. Oh no, this is up now. One open. Oh, let's go. Do you think people speedrun this game? I bet people speedrun this game. Alright, who's swinging at me? I can hear it, but I can't see it. This is on a timer. Holy shit. Raining bugs. I got inside. I'm worried that if I die here, I'm gonna have to redo all of this. So I guess once you know what you're doing, it's probably not as bad. I'm gonna say there's definitely an enemy behind me. There's no speedrun deck on page for this game? So you're saying there's a chance. We could start the community. I don't know what chemical packs do. I don't know what I'm doing in here. We're in Hackerman's. I'm in. Alright, so now we gotta shoot eggs. Oh god. Got scared. Brian Rampage. How is it going? Seek out the experimental weapon, destroy all 34 bug eggs. It seems like this is a big level, you know? So when I looked it up, this is one of the shorter, like in terms of number of levels, this is one of the shorter areas. Yeah, honestly, that night after eating the mac and cheese, I was doing all right. Time heals all wounds, you know? What does an egg look like? I have a feeling this place is gonna be kind of like a maze. Sorts. There's just gonna be eggs hidden all over it. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe it'll just be one room that has 38 eggs in it. I don't know. Why are all these doors activated by, like, the creatures that you murder? Very weird. Anything else in here? No. I don't have to go back to like the beginning of this temple for anything. This seems like a long path. Maybe this will wrap around to the other side though, I don't know. So dark. Can't see shit. I also can breathe infinitely underwater. I guess is nice. It doesn't like where I want to be. Maybe this is like a room we have to come back to. God, I can't see anything. It's so dark. It's slightly lighter on stream, or I mean on monitor versus on stream, but pretty rough. God, I missed the elevator. Eggs! We found some eggs! I'm assuming these are the eggs. Where the fuck did you guys come from? I mean, I know where you came from, but wow. They do so much damage! Fine. Fine. Fine, I'm not worried. I'm not nervous, not at all. See, there's armor right there. Look, even more. We're fine. I'm stuck. Please. I wish I hadn't picked up all that armor earlier. Alright, now I'm a little bit nervous about my health. Not doing great. What's this? Health? A little bit. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Hello, Red. How's it going? Okay. Extreme auto aim. It's not only is it like auto aim, but it's like floaty auto aim, so it never actually feels accurate. It'd be kind of nice if like, I mean, this is typical N64 auto aim because they know how bad the stick is, so they're like, we'll just give you a chance. Oh, this is where I started. Okay, I see exactly where I am now. Alright, cool. We've made a loop, so at least now the map isn't, like, awful. Is my arm a gun? I think I'm just holding a gun, actually. Because I can switch guns. I guess Mega Man can also switch guns, though. And he has an arm for a gun. Wait. Yeah, I guess it still works. He has a gun for an arm. Which arms? Like, the hit game arms for the Switch. Okay, I can't take too much damage here. My health is getting pretty low. And if I die, I'm gonna have to redo everything I've done this fucking level. It's a lot. It's a long level. Hello, Biddy. Don't be rude, Biddy. Be very polite. Oh, there we go. Armor. Hell yeah. Okay, we're back in business with our health at least. Are these eggs? I think so. Fuck. Ba-ba-bum. Where are these guys all coming from? I'm out of ammo. Also, I gotta say, this game's super boring. There's not much going on with it. Very repetitive. The weapons are bland. Not a lot going on here. Alright, these guys are scary. These guys will fuck me up. It's like something to be in the background of CSI. Peru. Still don't know what adrenaline does. I keep picking it up, thinking maybe I'll understand, but I don't. Full armor. I didn't really need that, but 34 bug eggs. So we still got bug eggs to go. I wish it counted down or like had a checklist of here's how many bug eggs we have left. I'd have an idea how deep in I am on the bug eggs. Roar. Oh god, what's this? Are any eggs in here? No? Alright. I failed the mission because I went... What? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? You couldn't just be like, this is the end of the level? This goddamn game, dude. This fucking game. You can't just give me like a message that's like, oh man. Should have, God, that's so stupid. Just seek it, yeah. Now we have to do this entire level over again. And I have to figure out where the things are on the way. At least now I know, like, here's how the level ends. They don't tell me, though. Seek out the experimental weapon. I don't know what I'm looking for, because I didn't pay attention. God, this level's so fucking long. I'm so mad that it did that. Like, what is the reason for them to just auto-fail you if you hit that point? That's crazy. Like, at least if I would have gotten killed, I would have felt like, oh, I understand why this happened. I'm just mad that I have to redo the whole level. That's a good, like, 15 to 20 minutes of progress wasted. Maybe even more than that, honestly. Ow. Seek more powerful souls. Oh, bollocks. At least now I just can kind of beeline through this level. I have like a base understanding of what's supposed to be done here. I still don't know what a thumper is. Oh man, I'm stuck on the guys behind me. Do you think everything is inside the temple? I'm assuming it's gotta be. Guess I don't know for sure, but makes the most sense. Might as well pick those up. No reason not to. Oh, get out of here, buds. Secret area has opened. Excuse me? Alright. I guess this time we pay closer attention. What's going on inside of here? Make sure we find everything. All right. Okay. Mozzarella stick. Let's go. I was so stuck on the word ninja that I was like, dang. Ninja? Like the streamer? Look, I'm an idiot, alright? That's all you need to know. fell. Into the blender. Augers. Okay, so I understand how this area works now. Can't really do much here yet. Is this a breakable wall? No. The answer is no, it's not. Okay. That spider's dead. Dead as shit. Oh, we're slowly making it back to where I left off. The door behind me is shut. I can't walk backwards. Excuse me? I don't want that. I'm not gonna use the dark lance, alright? The last thing we need is to risk a death. I have to start this level over again. Alright, let me check out this water, make sure there's nothing else hiding here. Doesn't appear to be so. Now this is an area where I could see there being some kind of other secret, because there was the one hallway we went down that nothing came out of. I don't know. We gotta figure out. There's gotta be another room that has like eggs in it. Maybe the secret weapon. I don't know. This room here, though, couldn't figure out what the point of it was. Maybe I was missing something. I don't know. Oh, I can't breathe infinitely. Oh, there we go. Chemical gun. That's the secret weapon. Let's go. I'm a real gamer. Alright, now we gotta find all the eggs. Okay. I count them this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's a spider there, dude. I didn't even see it. Alright, so 13 so far out of 34. There's probably like 3 rooms full of eggs. So there's probably just a room that I totally missed the first time. We have this chemical weapon now that I could be using. I want to stick with what works. Okay. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. study. There's definitely a room I'm missing somewhere. 22. 23. 24. 25. Six, 27, 28. There's still like 6 more somewhere? Is that the deal? I think so. If I was 6 eggs, where would I be? 34, right? Yes. 6 left. We know that that way is the exit. Right? There wasn't anything else on the way? I don't think so. Alright. So... if I were 6 eggs, where would I be? This right here is still shut, which makes me wonder, like, is there a way to open that? Okay, is there a switch up there? Oh, Crimson Redneck. Graphics look okay. The problem is that everything looks like, I don't know, the textures are all, some of these areas I should say are pretty bland, yeah. It's got issues. Okay, what did opening that do for me? I can't jump up there. I'm concerned that, like, I need... Can I stand on this ledge or anything? There's something up there, but I can't tell what it is. I don't know if this is important or not. Is there a way for me to lower this again? I'm guessing probably not. Yeah, somewhere there's 6 more eggs. Let's have that guide open, I'm gonna peek at it. One level is so big. I just wanted you to know that the person that wrote this guide, this is their favorite level. That's cool, huh? Are you serious? This guide actually says, don't go through the door unless the objective's complete. Your mission will be a failure and you have to do it all over again. You must have missed a small batch of eggs somewhere. Look for them and destroy them all. Hey, I'm not going to be a total game spoiler on you. There has to be at least one thing for you to figure out on your own. Wow. Can you imagine writing a guide and being like, just figure it out on your fucking own, dude? What's the point of the guide then? You know? Trying to find like where they mention the egg rooms. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Damn, man. I don't know where the eggs are. Just double checking to make sure there's no eggs outside anywhere. It literally only tells me about the 2 egg rooms is the thing. Fuck, man. Why can't you just tell me where they are? Alright. Keep an eye out for eggs. Yeah, really this game just runs on the Turok engine, so it's just supposed to, it seems like it's a mission-based Turok game, really. I guess is fine? I don't know. If I were a batch of eggs, where would I live? It pisses me off though so much that the. Why would you write a guide for a game if you're just gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you, it's a secret. Don't write a guide then. It's the only guide is the craziest part. Because no one's played this game. I'm the first person to ever play this game, honestly. That's why there's no guide for it, because they don't know. I fell through the world. That was scary. I fell through the world, but luckily landed back in the water. Alright, let's not try to do that again. Alright, so this was one of the egg rooms. There's no, like, ceiling eggs or anything. No. We've done the full lap. Okay, wait, hold on. There's another shut door here. Eggs on the ceiling! Ceiling eggs. No. No, I don't want to die to these guys. Of course, this thing opened like the second I did that. Okay. Eggs! Fuck yeah, dude. We got them all. Those are actually really hard to spot. I don't know why they wouldn't tell me that there's eggs in this. Double check our objectives here. Okay. Stuck in the corner. Master gamer? Nah, look at my health. Not a master. Could try the chem gun, but I just don't care, honestly. It's probably fine. Locate the hatchery. We believe it is buried deep within the Aztec ruins. Oh, satellite photos have recorded a large egg in the immediate vicinity. It must be incinerated. Okay. This level's straight out of GoldenEye. Whoa! Look at this guy! Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. GG to that spider. What are my objectives here? Locate hatchery, destroy large egg. That seems like a lot more straightforward than the last level. Oh, objective A complete, huh? Is that the whole level? Excuse me? Alright. I didn't save! Alright, we got the password if we really need it. Destroy all eggs. Those bugs are born into destructive, bloody mayhem. It is their natural instinct. Alright, locate and destroy the queen. Seems easy enough, right? It's funny though, they make you do like a really long level and then the next one is just like nothing. Pretty crazy. Destroy all eggs, locate and destroy queen. Alright, so we gotta destroy all the eggs again. Dude, I can't see anything. This game is too dark. Like, it's gonna be so easy for me to miss an egg here because they're all... Like, it's pitch black. Yeah, this game got pretty tore up in the reviews. So the guy that wrote the guide really enjoyed it, so I guess someone out there did. If I go to settings, can I turn up the brightness? Nope. No brightness options. Oh, I have IR goggles. I didn't even notice. We're supposed to use these, which isn't much better. I guess it's a little better. I hate these, like, invisible ones. There we go. Alright, so now where do we go? This is the worst. I don't like playing like this, where all you see is this little goggles. It's cute, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, that's breakable. You know, it's so obvious that you can break this wall. Oh. Is that an enemy? I don't actually know. Fuck. I need health, man. By the way, when you're wearing the goggles, you can no longer jump, which is a weird thing. They just disabled the jump button when the goggles are on. It'll fall off your face, obviously. Honestly, the IR goggles, though, pretty decent. I don't like the field of view when you're wearing them, but they seem helpful. Is this instant death if I walk into this? Or is it water? I can't actually tell. Gotta be something else here. I still could really use health. Armor shards. Anything to get me through. A little scary. Armor. Let's go. Okay, so chemical gun. We got it again. Okay. You just instantly die if you fall. Oh god, that's so annoying. Okay, well, I don't like that. That's fine. There's a hole in the ground here. Can I go into it? No? Oh, you can't. It's just kind of there. Alright, cool. Because that seems like the perfect exit for this hole. But you can't walk down it for some reason. Alright, well those eggs are gone. It's almost easier to shoot them without the goggles on because it auto-aims when you don't have goggles on. But like when you have the goggles on, it no longer auto-aims. I have a feeling it's probably harder to walk over the edge. I don't know, I'm gonna try to go through without the goggles. It's so easy to walk off the side. Oh, god damn it. I don't like it. I mostly just don't like it because it's a lot of work to get back to that point. I guess it could be worse. I definitely think it's faster without the IR stuff on though, so we'll just keep doing it this way. Alright, let's try this again. There's no rocks on the ceiling of this room, right? Oh, just like a weird pool. Alright, let's be careful this time. I hate these paths. They're scary. Game's not telling me how many eggs there are, so I don't know like how long this level is. Guessing we gotta go down every single one of these side paths though. The auto aim really messes up like the whole camo aesthetic to these guys. Alright, so this room is bad news. Not. The path branches off so much that I don't know which way I'm supposed to go first. This feels like a progression forward in the level. Weird that they'd put enemies behind me that just kind of stand there. Maybe they're just there to trick you? I don't know. Oh, does this loop around? Oh, it does. Okay. Cool. So then that is all said and done, I'm pretty sure. The auto aim really does make this game baby mode, I will say. Actually worked. I didn't think that would work, but it worked. Might as well open all of these up then. The center one didn't blow up. What? Alright, left one first? I think so. look at this. Is this where... Dead end. You need to continue your descent into hell. Thanks. Cool, man. More eggs. Oh, we got all the eggs. But now we just need to kill the queen. Okay, it's less eggs than I thought there would be. That's cool. Center? Nothing. Chemical gun. I should try the chemical gun, huh? I don't know which way the chemical... There it is. Chemical gun, hard to use. Another dead end. I guess that path was the correct path, but like, how do I find the queen? I don't even know if you're supposed to be able to clip through those, because you can't walk through the middle. Back at full health. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to do in this room. Like there's enemies on the radar. There's water down here. Could I fall into this or is this going to kill me? That's what I'm not sure on. God, I'm gonna die. Is there any armor in here? I don't like this, because you gotta redo the whole level when you die. It's bad. Motherfucker, dude. I don't want to redo all this. Maybe switching to the chemical gun was the problem there, because it doesn't auto-aim anymore. I don't know. There might have been more shards of armor in there. This enemy wasn't even here before, was it? Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. I fell through the level? Nah, we're good. That was weird, though. Alright, now I gotta remember where all the eggs are. Alright. God, I almost walked off the side again. Hard to, like, just walk forward a little bit. Leave me alone. Now, do I only need this path for... Does that not work? I guess we get all the eggs, the game will say, hey, you did it. You're the egg king. Okay. Take two. Whoa. Oh god damn it. Of course there's gonna be like a bunch of forms, aren't there? Oh, there's armor in here though too, that's cool. Is the head not the weak point anymore? I don't think the head's the weak point anymore. Where am I shooting? Oh, tail? Arm? What is that? Direct hit. I'm not afraid. Of course they're the moths, dude. I hate these guys. Look at this majestic beast. Did it. I did it, I did it, I did it. I can hardly believe it. Oh. Where do we go from here? To a volcano. Of course. Why not? How long is the volcano? I think this one's 4, I want to say. You must get to them before they get to you. Signs of 8 bug breeding holes. Great. So find crash bug pod, destroy. Okay, so we gotta find the bug pod first. Are you alive? Is this a breeding hole? See, this is what I don't understand. Is this a breeding hole? Like, they keep coming out of it. But my guns don't seem to do anything. I guess that's where the confusion comes in. What's a breeding hole like? Alright, you can't jump on that rock. I mean, it feels like that has to be one, right? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Give up. There's like no other path? I'm so confused. That's the moral of this game, though. It's just a bunch of confusion. Salvage what you can. Sure, yes, sir. Weird. Odd. How much longer? I don't know, a long time. We're on World 3 of 5 right now. So, crunch those numbers. Fuck. Dead. He warned me about the lava and I jumped right in. Is it even possible to make this jump? Oh god, it's a cutscene. Ah. Yeah, this game will take a little bit of time. Oh, I don't understand what I'm doing right now. It's essential. If they're telling me to incinerate the bug holes. Yes, the bee holes. Indeed. They don't mention in this guide how to beat them. But, like, that's definitely a bug hole. You must use an explosive weapon to destroy bug holes. Okay. I don't have an explosive weapon, though. That's the problem here. I just have this normie gun. I guess I have this. Salvage what you can. I hate how they say that because I don't see anything that's salvageable. I'm going crazy. There we go. Some grenades, okay. There we go. Beehole destroyed. Kind of looks the same before and after it's destroyed. Like nothing's changed. Is this another bug hole? I can't tell what the bee holes are. I'm guessing they like infinitely spawn out of them. Oh, I can actually just walk in this. Oh, you get past the lava. I get it now. Sonic Cutter? What does this do? No clue. Does the IR run out? No. The IR, though, makes it so you can't auto-aim, so I kind of prefer to not use it. That's nice. Frame rate. I think I just killed my own guys, by the way. I didn't mean to. I just saw something on the radar and I shot at it. Is that a war crime if you kill your own men? I didn't. I've had enough of this instant death garbage. Trying to stand on top of this. It's really hard to like precision jump. There we go. Beautiful. Have you turned me into a snowman? Still don't know what adrenaline does. Wait, there's definitely a health item up there too, right? Thought so. Still don't know what the thumper does. Is that what this is? Fuck off. Stop jumping over me. Alright, I'll try not to just jump into the lava this time. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I just wish, like, it was an instant death when you fall. I get why it is, but, like, I don't know. That problem's in a lot of N64 games. And of course, because I didn't, like, fully commit to the jump there, like, now I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. Or if, like, that's not the right idea. I'd imagine it's gotta be the right idea. Boop. Oh, big pharma. Welcome to Armorines, the game that is boring as shit. I think the worst thing about this game is that it's not, like, bad enough to be amusing. If it had some, like, real bad quirks to it that were, like, fun, maybe then it'd be more exciting. But instead, it's just kind of a real bland shooter. I mean, Jet Force Gemini is definitely a much better game. Yes. I think bland racing games are a little bit more interesting because I can just shut my brain off. This game, I really have to focus because of all, like, the instant death hazards. Oh, Rugrats. Any day of the week, I would play Rugrats over this. Game is just kind of boring. Okay, so how do I get across here without dying? how big is this? Can I jump on this and then over? This is where like I just can't like commit. I don't trust myself to make it up that and over. Does it touch? It does touch the other side. This has got to be what they want then. Okay. Well, at least we're over. At least we're over. I almost walked right back over. Now what do we do? Can't jump up these. Why would you make boxes that look climbable and then make them unclimbable? You dicks. What am I supposed to do right now? I'm so lost. What am I doing? Oh. Here's another way across. Oh, Hiri. Another hole. I want to just double check here. Like this isn't... It is a bug hole. Oh no. That means I missed a whole bunch. Off. I assumed that in order to be a bug hole, it would have to, like, spawn constantly. Okay, I might as well start the whole level over now. Like, I missed them all. I gotta walk all the way back. That works too. F. Because we skipped over, like, a bunch of the holes then. God, I hate... I really don't enjoy this game. It's repetitive, it's difficult, and it's not fun. I got this, though. Alright, there's one. I haven't played Squadrons yet. I do have it, though. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, I pretty much also picked it up for 13, so... I figured it would at least be worth trying out, you know? Is there any other holes? Oh. That's fair. This is not a bug hole. Does that not count as a bug hole? It's like the color. It's the same color. Alright. How many of these holes have we destroyed so far? 3? Four? No pack. I don't know what those are for. Get through there. Okay, so now what? Now I'm back here. I don't know how to progress. Bumper's cool, dude. I don't know what it does, but it looks cool. Sounds cool. I have no clue what I do at this point in this level. Like, this doesn't open. These boxes you can't climb up. I don't know what this big guy's for. This door's locked. No doorbell. Can't just like ring a ding, go through. See what the guide says. Alright. Somewhere over here is a switch. Oh, you could just walk up here. Fuck. It looked way too steep to walk up. Yes, you can just walk over it. Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Dude, I cannot see where I am right now. I'm stuck behind the door, that's the problem. Okay, this seems unnecessary, dude. Bug hole has ruined my life. Quite frankly, I've had enough of the bug holes. I don't know how many I've blown up at this point. I haven't been track. Secret area. Full armor and a sonic cutter. Okay. Problem is now I wasted all my ammo. My explosive ammo. That's a concern. Like, this is a bug hole. I need ammo. Now I have a new problem. I need ammo? Because I can't blow up the... I need ammo. Can't blow up the hole without the ammo. Came from? Pack of grenades, alright. Good, good. Any other bug holes on the wall? No. I think I might only be like one or two away at this point. I'll be getting close. I'm just afraid I'm gonna hit like the end of the level and it's gonna be like, oh man, you missed the bug hole. Start over. Lose your balance, we'll lose the battle. Fuck's sake. Leave me alone. Guessing you can fall off the edge here. Alright, my health is getting low. I only need 1 health and a dream. Yeah, you're right. You're right. See an enemy on the radar. Don't see them. Mine. I had a feeling there might be something hidden back here. Objective A complete, let's go. There's that. There's still 1 bug hole somewhere. Don't know where that is. Guessing I'm supposed to be going up, but I'm gonna go down anyway. Okay. I don't think that's too big to be a bug hole. Oh, scientist. Alright, grenades. Wait. Bug breed. Mostly afraid that I'm gonna trigger like the end of the level and be like, come on, man. Ow. Fuck. I destroyed that same egg. Is there like a forward progress here, or is it the level just kind of stopped? They just want me to find the last breeding hole. Not actually sure. Yeah, it's pretty dark. I mean, I'm gonna head back anyway, so we could take a look, but I don't think there's anything this direction. Nothing in this game is like obvious. It's all, I don't know. I mean, we got stuck on a level earlier where we had to destroy all the eggs, and there was some on the ceiling, so I could see it happening. Sure. I also do have a infrared sensor. I don't even know if I can go back over here. There we go. Already got this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the problem is that everything looks the same. Let's see if I can. I don't think this guy's gonna help me, but. Okay, so when you blow up these two in here, these should be the last two. So it's somewhere before this. I kind of read through here real quick and just see if there's anything that sticks out as being obvious to me. Okay, got those two. Oh, I think I know where it is. I don't actually know for sure, but I think I might know where it is. Okay, now where I thought. It says strikes in this tunnel, blah blah blah. And I don't know where this last one is. We got this one, right? Oh. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I don't know where this last one is. Like, everything I'm reading here makes me think I've got all of them. I don't think there's even a way for me to get back over here. I'm jumping from a higher spot, so maybe it's fine. Ugh. Thanks, Chief. Oh, I never got this one, did I? Fuck, man. Wait, is that not the last one either? What? Oh, it is the last one. Didn't give me the objective complete thing. Alright. Well, I'm a little bit concerned about my health now. Motherfucker, dude. I hate it, dude. I hate it. I hate it. Put it in the garbage, this whole game. Alright, I'm giving one more try at this level, and then, yeah, if I fail, I'm done for the night. This game's slightly exhausting, I will say. At least now I know where everything is. That's the one advantage I've got here, so I can get through it pretty quick. Come on. Jump is so tricky. Mostly I just want to be done with it now because I have it all fresh in my head. Get out of here. Alright, game 12. Rookies. Oh, I want to know all the people that try to do it, and I want to know, like, at what point they give up. That's really what I want to know. I want to know what breaks their spirit. I'd imagine most people say they're going to do it, and they give up, like, you know, like 12 games in or something. You think this game would do you in? Just one that's like boring as shit. Hopefully I didn't miss any holes thus far. Can I walk up this side? Keep getting these nail packs. I don't actually know what they're for. This one looks really big. Guess so. I'm stuck. Oh. Oh, don't kill me like this, dude. I hate getting cornered. The worst. The racing game where all the cars ran. I can't even remember which one that was. Obviously, it left an impression on me. Scars. It was Scars. That's right. I do remember now. That game was boring. An acronym that I can't remember what it stands for. It's very clever, though. Your bug hole has been destroyed. Roger, Dodger. Your bug hole has been destroyed. Alright, that should be all of them. Fuck, I missed one again. Where? Where did I miss one? Seems like it's like 2 per screen, which makes me think probably back. The area before this. Part's the scary part. South Park was also very boring. I don't know where this last one is. How come I keep missing one? I went in here, right? I noticed that that was an egg. Alright, I gotta double check this and see. Oh, bug hole in the wall, got that one. One behind the tank, got that one. For left wall, got that one. Night, Big Pharma. Get some sleep. Get some. Dude, I don't know where this last one is. Fucking me up right now. I think this guide only mentioned 7 is the thing. Let me just count them real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's definitely 8 of them listed. It lists 3 in this area. I think I only got 2 here. Dude, is it literally this one? It is literally that one. Wow. How did I not see that the first time? Got me. We didn't even make it halfway through this game tonight. I'm gonna stop after this level, by the way. That sucks. So how's this level end now? I thought something was gonna spawn in here. Oh. This thing. It's gonna kill me, and then I'm gonna fail this level yet again. Fuck's sake. That dropship. Phew. Close call. Dude, there's so many objectives on this level. Alright. Had enough. I'm tapping for the night. Oh, made good progress, but man, we're not even halfway done with this one, so. Question will be, can we finish this game before the new year? I don't know if we can. It'll probably be pretty close, honestly, but we made progress, so I'd say we're just a little under halfway done with it. Yeah, I'm going to go now. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll be back on Thursday night. And yeah, I hope you all have a good week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.